Churn is literally killing your business. I know this because when I built my company, Flowtown, we had 10,000 customers and we're churning 12% a month, which meant after 8.3 months, we lost 100% of all of our customers. If you've never looked at your MRR revenue graph where it shows you net new monthly recurring revenue, and then on the bottom side, what you're losing, you probably won't even realize that you're losing more customers per month than you're adding, and that is why you've hit your growth ceiling. I want to share with you how to look at your MRR and fix your churn problems. Let's get into it. Number one is you need a cancellation capture process. I remember when I was building my company, Flowtown, we were literally losing all these customers every month and we had no clue why. And then we introduced this cancellation capture process. This is a screen that gets prompted to your customer when they go to cancel that asks them a few different questions. It's like, tell us the reason you're canceling. Is it because of this? Is it because of that? And the information we're getting was clear as day. It was very evident to us that our customers were coming in, using the product, and then working with other tools for workflows. And then we were like, oh, well, if we added that to our product, then they wouldn't have to leave and they would stick around. And that was the beginning of a product that we went from 12% churn down to 3 to 4% churn because we built a complete solution. Number two is you need to do a clickstream analysis. Think about it this way: is every customer that comes through your product that's successful leaves some success clues. The way they use your product, if you actually look at the logs, you can see where they went initially and then their second visit and their third visit, and figure out how they use your product. Because if somebody's sticking around, if they're not churning, it means that they've understood or figured something out about your product that everybody else hasn't figured out yet. So you analyze the clickstream and you find out what is the commonality of all these people so you can put your product in the order that everybody that's successful wins. Here's what I mean by that. When I was building this product called Timely, it was this really simple idea for people to queue up their tweets and then we would automatically post them on Twitter whenever we felt, based on the algorithm and the engagement graph of their historical tweets, we would choose when they go out. So they just had to queue them up and then we would push them out. And what we noticed is when we launched this thing, a lot of people were excited about it. They told their friends about it, but we noticed that people weren't using it. And what I did is I literally got on the phone with all these customers that signed up but didn't use it. And it was really fun for me because, I was like, hey, I'm the founder of Timely. I noticed you signed up for the product. Oh, this is such an amazing idea. I love it. Hey man, can I ask you a question? Yeah, what's up? Why aren't you using it? Well, I don't know. I didn't have anything to share. I didn't have anything to tweet. Interesting. The reason why you didn't share anything when you signed up is because you didn't know what to share. Yeah. So I sat down with the team and I said, hey, there's all these people that are you signing up for the product, but they're not getting to the place where they receive the value to understand why they should keep using it. How do we fix this problem? Somebody on my team said, quotes are pretty famous. People love sharing great quotes. Why don't we go grab the top 25 quotes in all of history and we queue them up so that when somebody's signing up for Timely the first time, we just prompt them and say, hey, share something to see how this works, and just give them a list of 25 different quotes. And they just had to add to queue, add to queue, add to queue. And that process allowed us to get people activated, to get them engaged in their first time user experience, what's called the FTUI, first time user experience. Get them to a place of core value so that then they got the tweets going out. They got a report from us to show them the engagement. They saw the difference between our sharing the time of the tweet versus them doing it, and the lift in engagement. And that created the mental place in their mind for Timely to become a tool they would use every day. Number three is time to first value, or TTFV. It's literally the time it takes somebody from signing up for your product to getting to that place of value where they understand the problem you solve for them, how you solve it, and they receive that impact. I always joke with entrepreneurs that SaaS, software as a service, really should stand for success as a service. It's not enough to just say, I've got this tool, this workflow that solves your problem, and go use it, and it's gonna be like this nirvana. It's really about asking yourself, what does success look like for our clients? What is the area of impact they wanna have in their business? They've signed up for your workflow software. What workflow are they trying to automate? And too often we drop users on blank slates. We say, here's the dashboard, figure it out. But the way I look at it is your sign up process. When somebody first comes to your product, It's really like the level 1 of a video game. You know, in level 1 of a video game, you think you're playing the game, but really what it's doing is it's teaching you how to play the game. It's walking you through different scenarios, different actions that you're gonna take in the game. So when somebody signs up from your product, I want you to consider removing all distractions, getting rid of anything that might stop them from doing the steps that you've learned, especially using the clickstream analysis, that if they do those steps in that order, that they will be successful. Because the time it takes from sign up to first value, if you can get that into days, if you can get that into hours, if you can get that into the first experience of the client with your product, you will grow even faster because the viral word of mouth will just take off. If you get a person to sign up for your product and then boom, they get it, their brains explode, this is like the best thing ever, then they will tell everybody about it, and that's how you build growth. So to reduce your churn, 3 things you need to make sure you got to do. First, you got to install a cancellation capture process. So when somebody goes to leave, you go, whoa, hey, tell me about your experience. Why are you leaving? Maybe I can help you now. That'll give you the information. Number 2 is you want to analyze the clickstream so that you know what the best people that are winning are doing. And number 3 is you take that stream and you put it front and center in the sign up flow, in their initial experience, so everybody gets time to first value as fast as humanly possible. If you want to check out how I've designed my capture cancellation process, then you can click the link below to download the cancellation capture blueprint, where I'm going to literally give you the wireframes, the copy, the different tabs that you should be prompting on cancellation for your customers. Use that information to drive product innovation, to drive activation, to reduce the time to first value. And as per usual, I want to challenge you to live a bigger life, enter a bigger business, and I'll see you next Monday.